Here we go. Nostrovini. We're doing the one well, it's kind of getting dark. And I wasn't feeling good. I had the sciatic, and I had uh, uh, an infected eye, and I still have an infected eye, but I'm a trooper. Now we're going to do some comedy from a right-wing perspective. The only perspective that is allowed in my house, except for the people who hang around my house, they're mostly liberals. Why do I hang around a bunch of liberals? I love to torture myself. Torture myself. Sometimes I watch CSNBC just to torture myself. Now let's see here. Let me see what's going on in the real world. Critical condition. The Pope. My Pope. But not my Pope, because I'm half Protestant, half Catholic. Which means I admire the Pope and at the same time want to tear down that church of Satan. No, it's not the Church of Satan. It's a nice church. It's not like you bunch of heretic Protestants. I'm confused. Of course, I'm confused. I respect the Pope, even though he's a liberal. He's a liberal Pope, and he ain't even Italian. He's some sort of a Spanish guy, Argentinian, I believe. Was a bouncer in a bar at one point. But you know what that means? The girls he was doing it with the girls when he was a bouncer. You don't think he was chaste? Oh, Mr. Pope, Mr. Protestant, not Protestant. But maybe I could join a small church, like a church of Mormons, where I could have a whole bunch of broads. They don't do that no more, you know. I tried to check it out. No, you do not. You only have to be stuck with one woman, but you have to give up coffee. That's not going to go, my friend. And give them 10% of your hobby. But the elders who are actually children who are the missionaries try to convince you to give up coffee because it's wicked. Although you don't have to give up soda, which is strange. Because you think, what is it, the coffee? But apparently in the 1880s, coffee was a wicked liquid. But they gave it up. And then you have to wake up early on Sundays. What is that? Why can't there be a church besides a church of Satan in which you could get up in the moon or get up like towards the midday and not have to give up the coffee? Oh, I love my Pope. I love the buildings. I actually love Protestant music better. They're always going to war and, onward Christian soldiers marching as to war with the sword of Jesus. Da, 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 da. They're always marching off somewhere. Now, let's see. Hateful NY good grad in good company. Oh, yeah. NYU people who are grads who are nasty. And I heard they may even be nasty, my Baron. Baron's tall. You better watch it. He has to jab. He can jab you, you commie bastards. Marxist maniacs. Oh, I dislike you. Mania Ashley sued a finding. This woman, who's a conservative, is suing Elon for child support. Now, we all know that she intentionally told Elon that she was using the pill. Well, Elon may want to spread the seed and not use a condom. And so she's going to sue him because she's not acknowledging her child. Now, as the most smartest man in the world, with Elon Musk is, he should spread that seed around and said he should be selling it. She shouldn't be suing him. He should be suing her because she's got genius blood in her, a genius embryo that's going to be a genius person. Oh, he can't dance, of course. I've seen dances. Everybody has to have their weaknesses. Everybody has to have their flaws. What do you want him to be, bitch? And look like Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt? Huh? That's too much good in one person. That's when in the movies, you notice how the rich guy who the girl goes for, and who's a millionaire, and who's the king, and who's all these things, and the handsome bastard as well. You women want too much. You keep on saying, "Oh, I can have it all." Oh, I can have it all like that. You're worth it. You want to be immortal, you want to have it all, and you know who wanted that? Hitler and Satan himself. Oh, you're making me so mad. Oh, you're making me pedo. He can't be immortal. He could look good at a certain age. I'm 65, and I look good, except for being bloated. But if I took care of myself, I'd defy age. I'd be like one of those bony for men, a cream commercial for, I'm age defiant, but I'm not. I feel inside like I'm 87. Oh, you know, I know stupidity. He feels so bad. What is he gonna do? He been left alone in his house too long, and he's a ham actor too, and he has no audience. It's true. Only these tchotchkes. What's going on now? EPA groups cut back on green groups. Let me tell you something about myself. I don't care about the environment because I'm not long for this environment. I'm going to be in part of the environment pretty soon. Either they're going to incinerate me when I die, or I'm going to be buried in the ground, and I'll be part of the terra firma as things keep on going the way they are going. Young archer, apparently, the Golden Arches, which is supposed to be a haven against bad, has become the octagon for the young people. Yeah, I've seen more brawls been going on in McDonald's than anywhere. And let me tell you, young people, don't you brawl in food places. Those are sacred areas, especially to us people who have weight problems. Young people. Young people of all races and genders. You're brawling in the wrong place. That's a place of peace. You have to eat your hamburger, your McDonald's, or your food and be in peace. And I think that the gangbangers are going to come and mess things up. Or you shooters, or you robbers, but you're robbing the places. You're gonna, oh, there's a special place in hell. Oh, you don't think so? You think you're gonna get away with it? Not on my watch. If I'm God, which sometimes when I don't take my meds, I think I am, you're gonna be big trouble. Oh, yeah. What's going on here? Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say. I'm feeling good. My sciatica was bothering me. I was constipated and I had a bad eye. Now the end is near and I face the final curtain. I lived a life that's filled, of that I'm certain. I didn't say it was filled with what? And you know what kabuta basta is? A man of my age doesn't say cursey words. These are the cursey words. Oh, we're not supposed to, is that it? We're supposed to retire from our cursey words and doing the hoopy doop. Well, let me tell you something, young ladies. I am going to look at you with the eyes of leeriness. I don't know. Am I leering at you? Or am I leery of you? Both. The loveliness of Paris seems so sadly gay, and San Francisco's turned into a sleazy pot. I felt terribly alone and forgotten in Manhattan. This is where I live. I'm going home to the heaven that I adore. I left my heart in Asgard.